Hello guys, I'm testing. Hello. Okay, it works. Hello guys. You can ask anything in the chat if you want. Sorry, I'm still setuping this, but I am here. And I'm checking the chat in the other monitor. It's a bit distracting to see delayed what I'm doing, but never mind. Okay. I'm writing with my other account into the chat. I'm testing everything. So basically this software is map expand. This is the newest version of it, and you can say anything what I should draw here. I'm testing new features. Sorry, I have to scroll down because it's really distracting on the other monitor. So basically this is the project view. You can see some projects here. Some of them are presented in the cover video of the Map Expand Kickstarter project page. For example, this jungle, and I continued to make this map. Sorry, I have to pause the stream on the other monitor. Okay, so this is the jungle map. You have seen it previously, and this, not this, but the other one. So I tried today new things because how I said previously, you can generate new maps from scratch if you want. For example, I tested streets in different ways. For example, top view or isometric regional view. And if you want to tell me what should I generate, you can say, but I think you are here to check what this software can do, and if you have any theme in mind and you want to test it on Skiffy or Egypt or some kind of other maps, we are here to do this. But for example, I am trying to generate now a rocky shore. I'm using this top view helper here because I want to make sure everything is good, and I will not use this what to build and let AI decide what it should be. Of course, you can still write things in the comment and tell what should we do. So let's start it. We want a top view map, rocky shore. That's all for now, for testing. And we can, in the meantime, switch to another project and test the the software on other maps. For example, there is a crystal mine here, or we can upload a fresh map, and I want to find one. For example, I have some alien planets and I have some maps for colonial capitals, crystal landscape, floating platforms. Yes, that should be great, and you will see soon what we can do. I'm just choosing one to start with. Okay, this gas extraction 5. Yes. So wait a minute. New projects, and let's get started. Okay, and now in the background it's the other generation finished. I hear the HDD is working on something. Yes, so I want to generate, this is a floating ski platform. Okay, I think it's good, and I want the top view helper to be turned on. I think it generally could be turned on anyways, but it's good for now like this. I'm going back and let's check what happened here. So basically this is the newly generated area here, and it's quite good. We have this sharpen new ties function. Basically it's because Gemini sometimes changes things how it works, and we have a few presets here. I have this fun presets and no adjustment in general. I'm using general in every cases. It's a preset, it's usually good. We have the instant preview. It's a bit pixelated, but you can switch anytime into accurate preview. It counts every tile now, and you will see the progress here, and it's closer to the final result, and you can zoom in so you see the results here. I am applying this accurate version. It's the same as the instant, but the preview is different, so this is the only reason I'm doing this. Okay, and now we have an expanded map. We have the next step in the shore, so it's pretty good, I think. I mean, we can go here and generate some rocky meadows or something. Rocky meadow. What to build? I think clearing. Clearing and a farmhouse, for example. I think it will fail on this one, but never mind. I mean, I'm just still try to find some bugs here and there. So let's generate. Okay, and I am going back to the other one. This was the map it generated from the original one. It's a floating skiffy platform, and we accept this sharpen settings because general is good for us. And you can see we made a seamless transition and expanded version of the original map. So basically this is how this software works, and your players now can start here, and anytime you want to expand the map you can do this, so there are no problems with it at all. And we can continue generating, but it's not interesting right now. Okay, floating platform. Okay, it's, I mean, okay, it's good for now. It's still generating. However, you can rename it as island and ski platform. And I hear in the background the HDD is working, so soon we can see here it's ready for sharpen settings. Yes. And now we have this house. It's not really top view. It's because mainly you can see some perspective on the map here, but I have to try to make this top view anyway, so I'm accepting this because it's an extended version. It's for sure, but I still want the farmhouse here. And after this applies, to be honest, I never tested this software while I am streaming, but it's an interesting experience. So I don't like it, and I want to delete this section, and I want yeah, of course you cannot generate here because you have to connect every context you have, so that's what we should do. A farmhouse on the clearing. Farmhouse on the clearing. Yes. A road leads to a farmhouse on the clearing. I think it's good enough for now. Okay, so far so good. I'm going back to the floating skiffy platforms, and we have other things here. So I mean, it's not that creative for now, but I'm applying it because I want to make here something as well. For example, I want to make here skiffy platform leads to a computer room or something like this. I don't know. Server room. Computer room under a glass dome. I think it can be interesting what it can do. Okay, while I'm waiting, I can check other things. For example, if you want to do so, because we have this desert map and we didn't continue it. Use built-in view prompts, yes, and riverside desert. Okay, that's a good starting point, but I want to make roads leads into ancient Egypt ruins, for example. That's good for now, and we are going back to island. Oh, okay. We have again this funny house here. However, in some cases, we can make this top view. It's probably still a prompting issue we have to manage on the long run. And this road isn't connecting somewhere, so we have to do with it something. But I am now just moving these selections over here because I need terrain. These are still just test generations. I can delete them also, but it's good for now. So I don't think this one is good enough, but we have a workaround option here. I can delete this section, for example, something like this, and we can do a copy from here, and we can move selection somewhere here. Confirm move. I'm planning an expand. Okay, sorry, in the background it's rendering something, and the stream on the same computer. Okay, so we pasted a piece from here to here, and now we can generate and still manage to maintain the sizes of the buildings. So road leads to farmhouse, or leads to farm houses on the clearing. This is the road, and this will be the clearing probably, and I hope it will handle this quite good. I'm going back and let's check what happened here. Oh, it's not the best. Yes, it was too big jump. we have to make small baby steps to reach the destination how we want, but okay, it understands it. I want a computer room under the glass dome, but it basically the Gemini didn't use the, or it used some of the main prompt, okay, but it doesn't did anything to maintain the continuation. So I am just jumping to the branch U and restore this version here. I will continue later on. I'm checking this one. Okay, it's quite good. This column isn't the best. It's funny AI thing again. So I have to remove these. Okay, sorry. Yeah, delete. Yeah, I think I don't like this and this either, but I want to road leads into ancient Egypt ruins. Okay, let's get back to the island. What happened here? And now you can see we have some problems here in the top left corner. But it's because okay, we have some good things here. Okay, I'm applying it. These are funny AI things. We can handle them pretty good. Okay, we don't need this because it didn't handle it quite good. I'm deleting these sections. Okay, these are pretty good. However, I don't like this one, so I am deleting this selection. Yes, and I want to farms and houses among the rocks. Okay, I'm going back. Okay, HDD is working in the background again. Okay, it's still generating. Wait a minute. I didn't start it yet, the generating process. Yes, I forgot. Farms and houses among the rocks. Okay. Let's check the sharpening phase. Okay. I can call it top view and it's a desert. It's over debate. So I think I'm applying it. It's progressing quite good. I like this desert texture here, so I'm trying to do something with this. I mean, I want only a desert here and check what happens next. We have ruins, we have this camp, we have the rivers or river, wooden bridge, and we are making the continuation of the desert as well. Okay, now we have two projects generating parallel, so and in the meantime you can see how big is a project. Of course we are storing, as you can see, dice here, 1024 by 1024 dice, so is the reason. Yeah, I'm going back because we have some progress here somewhere. I hear the HDD is crying right now, so of course you can hear when the HDD is working and something is going on with the computer. Okay, so we have some funny things up here, and I don't really know what happened here because we have a good progress down here with the farm. There are some cases when AI loses its mind, but at least we achieved this pretty good farm area here, and it fits into the wall thing. And we have this funny thing here. I will download it and check what happened here. You will not see this, but I am in the file manager now and checking what's going on. Okay, I see the problem. It was too funny form to AI to decide what should it do, so I'm deleting this two one here. Yes, and okay, we have these houses here, and we can go up and generate here things, and on the shore, for example, or here, and I want to make here clearing the road leads into the clearing, or something like this. Okay, after that I want to continue with new houses, because we somehow managed to copy from here and from other places the forms and the style of the houses, so we want to maintain these things and continue to build here a village or maybe a city or something like this. And for now, a clearing, a road leads into the clearing, and after that we can make, for example, here a shore. So I'm generating, while it's doing its job, I'm going back and check what's going on with the. Okay, it's good. I think I like it. So basically we have a road here, we have ruins here and here, and we have desert dunes here, so I think it's a pretty good progress. I don't like this here, but it was the original we started from, to be exact this was, but we deleted some things from here. Okay, so I want to continue this desert because I want to see what's going on here, and I don't want to give any specific order for this time. While these two are still working, I'm going back and want to figure out how can I do what I want to do here. So I'm going back and give a huge amount of context because I want it to stick to the plan. Floating skiffy platform. Okay. Platform. Okay, the HDD is working in the background and the stream is going on. Platform leads to a computer room under a glass dome. Okay. It made the last time a big mistake, but I hope eventually we can handle this somehow. This problem. Yes. Okay, island is finished. Of course, this clearing is working properly. Among the rocks, I didn't want it something like this, but it's good for now. I didn't specify it, but I wanted to turn these things into the sand beach, and because I have this kind of plan, I am making it to happen somehow, but I don't know yet how. Maybe if I'm deleting this, or should I do this? I mean, I think if I select this area and tell it the road leads to sandy beach or sandy shore, it can handle the things. I'm trying this right now. Sandy. I hope I write it good. I am not native English speaker. Sandy beach. The road leads into sandy beach. Okay. Later on we can decide other things as well. Okay. Yeah. So this is the main example when Gemini decides it will not use the context we gave him, and he will draw anything he wants to draw. So it's not the best case I can imagine for ourselves. However, I will try this again soon, because we have this thing here. Okay, I mean it's good. I like it. And as you can see, it still follows not just the style, but the size of the elements, because the plants here are the same size here, so it maintains the sizes and the logic and the style on long term. So I think it's pretty good, but I want here a bigger sandy area. I hear in the background the HDD is crying again, as it's usual. Desert, sand, dunes. That's all I want for this terrain. I'm going back. Let's check what happened on the island. I hope we have a sandy beach. Yes, we have a sandy beach. Okay, I like it. And the road is going to the hills, and we can let players go around later on, so I like it, to be honest. I really like it. What a transition. And it still maintains the starting point size, so I think it's awesome. However, I want to continue here because we have ruined houses, and I want to maintain these sizes. I don't want to lose them. So I will say here village, for example. The road leads into a village. That's all for now. We will see what happens. Okay, we want to experiment with this. Because we want to delete these 8 sections. Skiffy platform floating. What's the wrong with the prompt? I am thinking about it. Computer room. Platform is the computer room. The computer room is circular. I'm just trying this because I want to handle this problem and experiment, because maybe you have to know what's going on the long run. Platform needs the computer room. The computer room is circular. Okay, let's try this. And I am going back because something is cooking in the background. Yes, and it cooked. And I am going back to this Oasis map and check what happened here. Okay. Funny bug again. Yes. So as you can see, it happens sometime. It maintains the texture, but somehow decides it doesn't want to work with me anymore. So I'm applying this, and sure, you have to handle this in this software. It's not a big deal. It's again just the selection deleting. So okay, so we have this textures. We are going into the desert. We are not in a rocky play now. We have these mountains. I don't know, but we have this kind of funny thing. And in this case, I am always downloading the images one and check what's going on and what we missed. And now I can see it clearly what happened in the background. So I will delete these 2. And plan to expand and desert sand dunes. It will continue some things here, but we will see it in the long run what's going on. I am going back here and let's check the sharpen. Okay. Ooh, that's pretty good, guys. That's pretty good, because we not just reached this sandy beach destination we wanted to do, but we have this village, and it maintained the size of the buildings on the long run. But I have to check another thing, because it isn't good for now. Well, I mean, it's pretty good, but I want to check something in the background, so I'm downloading a bigger chunk of it and check in the background what happened here. And okay, now you see nothing, because I see. You can see only the application. But I am checking the style consistency and the line consistency in the background, because if you need to change something, we have to change. But I think it's pretty good. So your players can play on these maps as well. Okay. So we maintained the style consistency, and we have this sand beach here, and this village, and this farm here, and we have houses here as well, ruins over here, and we have a ship on the shore, or it's a wrecked ship. I imagined like this. So we are going to build this this map. It's like world map, but every place is battle map as well. So you can, and your players can go here and there and reach destinations on the go, and you don't have to worry about the map has an edge, because it hasn't an edge anymore. But I want to continue this. I like these buildings, and I want to continue this village somehow. The road leads into the village. I don't need this anymore because we have inside the village, so we don't have to specify the road and the destination. I'm just generating this. Okay, we have two other things. I'm checking the buggy one first. Holy, oh my god. Okay, I mean it did something. Clearly it tried. What? Oh my Gemini, what's this white thingy here? I I never experienced something like this. I'm checking what's going on in the background. No problem. It's existing. Ah, okay. So it's a funny Gemini thing. Okay. I can live with that, so I'm just deleting it, because somehow we managed to make a circular room here. So basically the problem was, I want to define it for you, and sorry, I have to place it here. So platform is the computer room is circular. Okay, but the computer room is, how you can see, it's under a dome, or you can imagine it's under a dome. But what was the problem, you may ask it, and the answer is, when you specified that it's a, sorry, I have to check something on my phone. Okay, so you specified it's a dome. It made a funny isometric or some orthographic perspective, and to check back I can go to the branch view here, and you can see the timeline we had in the long run, and we had deleted 8 times. I'm restoring this. So we had this problem, and we had the wrong prompt, because we written it's a dome, but we don't need to define it. It's as a dome. If you previously generated any map with AI, you can see some words triggering problems, and I'm restoring back the good one now. Not the good one, but this good one. So some words triggers other perspectives anyway, and throws the context away, like the word gate or dome, for example, because AI has no information about these from top view perspective, so it cannot handle this kind of problems. But we have a computer room and it's circular for sure, so I think it's good enough for us, and we have maintained the background, but maybe I want to make here a meteorite thingy outside of the platforms. So meteor field outside the ski platform. There is a meteor or meteorite. I don't know the exact wording for this. Meteorite field outside the skiffy platform. There is a meteorite field. I hope it can handle this, but if not, this is no problem. Let's go back to our island, and if you have this with your camera, and I know it's some kind of workaround, I will surely have to make here a button to jump to the last one, because we have a function for this. For example, we have a function for this in this log array, so I mean we can leave as it is. Okay. Oh, we have a river now. Okay, that's good. What the software give us, we have to maintain it. So now we have a riverside village, or it's getting to be a city. I mean, I like this. We have this market here, we have a chariot here, we have the farm here, and we have again a little market like thing here. We have a bridge, we have a river, so I think it's going pretty well. I want to continue here the shore, so I'm doing it as it planned, but I'm writing something like sandy beach. I'm thinking about something, but I think it's good for now. Okay, let's check it. What happened here? Oh. Okay. We have two problems here. I'm applying it because I want to handle this. Okay, we have this meteorite field next to the platforms. That's good, but this isn't good what happened here, because what's going on, guys? So we have a problem here, and I will handle this problem. Something like this will happen here. I'm not defining anything. Okay, I have to define location. I forgot it. Floating ski platform. So, okay. I mean floating, not floating. I don't know it's an existing word or not. But I'm going back to this desert and applying it. Okay, so we had some problems here in the desert, not connecting elements and so on, but we managed to make here sandy dunes, rocks, and there is a cave also, or it's just getting to be a cave, to be exact. But it's definitely a cave, so I will not define anything this time, just the desert sand dunes, or even we don't, we can leave it as it is, I think. I just want to finish this cave, nothing else for now, because I like this. I'm just checking what's going on my phone. Nothing special, how I see. Okay. We have this island, it's finished. Okay. I will use this log to jump where we are. Okay, rocky shore continues. That's pretty good. And we are applying it as well, because we have a really huge map right now. So if your players are going to the edge of your map, this is the software for you, because you can make any big map as you want. We have to wait it's rendering, and the computer is streaming, and in the background working on the two other projects inside this map expand function. But I think the streaming, the one, is making it a bit slower than it should. But we have time, and it's done. And let's check how big is this map. And it's a lot of K. Basically you cannot delete at once because it's too large. It 304 cells, and of course 64 is 8 key in every direction, so maybe you can download this. It's for example, this area is a common battle map. Okay, now you see it's pixelated, but it's not just live rendering thing. And at the end of the stream, I will download it as in big chunks and show you what happened. However, we have this village here, we have this river here, and we have these points where your player can go and fight their way through this land. So I want to, yes, so basically when you see this red, it means you have to maintain context, but if you try to generate something here, it will be funny because it cannot handle things like this. However, I want this river to go into a pond, for example, so I am doing it. River, I mean it's okay, pond, and I want to define it what happens, because we have two roads here, and we have to define what's going on and what leads to where. So river runs into a little pond. Roads are leads. Roads are, never mind. Roads leads to a sandy beach. But okay, that's all. Pond, okay, river runs into little pond. Roads are leading, or never mind, I don't really know, are leading to sandy beach. Okay, that's, I think it's doable, absolutely. Hi Christoph, what's up? You can say something if you want a place to be generated on the map. I am just going it with how it is. But yes, we have too many roads. That's for sure. But you can define it on the fly what's going on. So if you want to generate here something, or the other project, you can do. So we have this little desert here. I am applying it, and if you want to see something here on the map, you can see. I will write a prompt for it. We are here just for testing, so if you have any idea what should we do, what should we generate, and how should we continue the maps we have, you have the chance. Thank you, Gergő. And we have this repairing thing here. Okay, so we wanted to fix here a little bug, but we made a bigger one. So I think it's an interesting. I will show you how we started from this, because not anybody knows what was the timeline. Okay, I mean it leads to nothing, but we managed to solve the problem, but we made another, so I don't know what should I say about it, because we had this problem and we regenerated this tile, but it made another mistake. So I can restore this one and retry this. For example, not floating skiffy form, just write it, space. Let's check what's going on with this one word solution, or maybe it's not a solution. We will see it later. Okay, log, just to jump where we started. Okay, so the prompt was good, I think, because we solved the problem. And applying it. The HDD is running hard in the background. I don't know what's going on. Okay. So basically we have this pond. We made a prompt, to be exact. It's a pond, what we wanted to see on the map, and how we reach the pond. We have the river and we have the two roads. The roads are going into the sandy beach, and now we have some problems here, because we made a good progress here. We made farm, we made a village, and we somehow managed to make a pond and a sand beach, but we are going back into the forest, or rocky meadow, ruined forest, something like this. So we have to just delete these things and try to let AI handle this problem for us. Okay, we have to write something here. Sandy beach at the rocks. I think it's self-explanatory, and it will do something eventually. Okay, let's get back here. Okay, this bug is haunting. Is really haunting us. We have to step back, because it's not enough for for the AI to handle this. Somehow it is not good, but we are restoring the after delete snapshot, because it's not like Microsoft Word. You can time travel back to the first one, and it doesn't cost any memory for you. It only costs storage. However, you can delete any snapshots here. So we had this problem, and AI doesn't want to do anything with this. I'm deleting this area, and I just really don't want to specify it anymore. I'm just space. Sorry, I have to. Mute my phone. I'm just defining it space. That's all. Okay, and we have this generating over here. It's generating now a connection between the pond, sandy beach, and the rocks. So I'm just going here and continue the desert. We have this cave, but I don't want to really go with this anymore. I mean, we can make this ruin a bit bigger, for example, and I think it's a good decision. But what should we draw here? I think it's a ruin next to the road, or ruin next to oasis, because we have this river and we can use this river on the long run. So we can go with the river here and join it in the pond, or maybe we can make a bigger pond here. I mean, something like this, and it can be good. But for now, I think I will write something like this. It's a deserted ruins, for example, and what to build. Road leads into the ruins. Okay, I have to learn how to write. Deserted ruins, road leads into the ruins. This is the road. It will understand what's going on, what I wanted to do. So I'm going back. HDD is working, so something is sharpened. Yes, sharpen is pending, and it's the easier way. Okay, it's interesting. Okay, so it's a road. I'm closing this, apply and save, because it's almost good, but we have this problem here, and it's not good. This problem leads into another one here, and also this one here. So basically, what's the problem? We have these two trees are not the best this way, and it's basically ruins these two tiles as well. So I'm just jump back into the time, restoring the previous state, and then expand. And I mean, should I write here something? I'm not letting write here too much options to AI to think about what should gonna generate here. I mean, rocky shore. It solves much things. Let's check it, how it works. And we have this thing here. Okay. Now finally we have the solution. We have the solution. I mean it's in the orange cloud, so it's not a big problem visually. And maybe I want here a ruined spaceship in the space next to the meteors or meteorites. And I want to throw this. I want to throw this away because I will not use 4 tiles for context. I am just using 2, and let's see what's happening because we have to test it as well. I know there is a high chance it will generate unusable territory, but never mind. Wrecked space ship. Wrecked spaceship in the space. I mean, it is what it is. I think it can handle this. We have the stop view option turned on, so I think it will solve some things. And we are going back to the desert. And we wanted to expand the ruins we had, and we expanded it successfully. We have funny column thingy here on the ground, but okay, that's a thing. That's a real thing. And we are going back to the, after this applying method, we are going back to the first things and check the consistency of these little things over here, the crates and many things on the ground here, plates and so on and so on. And going down here, okay, it's still consistent. I think it's as big as at the first. Sorry, other projects are running in the background, and these are going hard on my HDD. Next time I should switch to the SSD probably for running Steam and running MapExpand with multiple projects. But yes. So basically we have a camp here, we have a river is going down here, we have 2 ruins here, and we have this cave here, and there is a desert as well. So I think it's pretty good. Maybe we can lead this river into a huge pond, and okay, yes, I like the ponds. And huge pond or huge, inkább azt mondom, so huge, not huge, but river, sandy beach, okay, sandy beach, rocky beach, desert beach, desert, and sandy beach, okay. And I'm writing here river is going into the I don't want it to define as a pond, because if I am defining it as a pond, it will draw something small. Because in AI's head, a pond is something small thing, and it should fit in this generation. But I'm defining it deserted sandy beach. Okay, that's I want. That's I want to do, because I want this river to lead into the pondy thing, but I don't want it to be defined as a pond. So river is going into the water. I mean, it's a poor solution, but I think it will does its job for now, because I want to make a bigger water here, not just a little pondy thing like something like this. So we have to think with the head of the AI here, and I'm going back now for this and after the log and jump where we are. Okay. Now it's solved a bit better our problem. Better than last time. We have this road leads down from here, so I mean we made another path for our players to go through this map. I'm just waiting this, and I'm checking this little corner here because I want to check the seamless things here. Okay, I mean it's interesting. Sorry, I am checking things in the background. I hear in the background the HDD also working, not just me. Okay, I don't really like this solution. I just want to check something, because we generated these three ties here, and it's good. Okay, I mean it's fine, but I want to jump back into time and restore this one, because I want to download these four ties individually, or not individually, but in a different snapshot restored. Jump here. Okay, we are here. Close this. Not plan expand, just view and download as one image. Okay. I see everything right now. Okay. We went from here to this. And we were here. I'm thinking when it happened, because I don't like something. But never mind, I'm going back in time and restore this one. Okay, I mean we can continue from here. I don't like this little tree thing here, because it ruins the perspective, and I want to maintain a top view perspective. But for now I don't want to delete this, because it's not a big deal. On the long run we are going back to normal, and I don't want to define it as a rocky shore. It's sandy road among the rocks. That's the only thing I want to do. Sandy road among the rocks. That's all. Top view generate. And I am going back here. Swell skiffy platform. Okay, let's check it. Holy, what's going on, guys? What was the plan with this ship? I mean, maybe it's two sheep. I mean, this is one, and this is another thing here. I'm applying it and checking what's going on in the background, because we have a seamless transition here, and we have some funny thing here, and I don't like this kind of solutions. Yes, I am changing the existing one. However, I like it. I mean, most of the things. I don't like this, and I don't like this, to be honest. And it's because it's not the best fitting here, and I don't like these kind of solutions. So probably I will delete this, and I will delete this too, and generate here one and generate here one in two passes. So back to the view, back to the delete section, delete, delete, yes, and okay, I can start from here, and I cannot generate here like this. I have to rebuild something like this. Okay, this is a strategy how you can use this software. So it's not just you are just generating things, because there are some rules. I just define it as a space, and I don't think it needs any more things. Space. We somehow managed it here as well. So space is a good prompt on this map. We are going back to the desert, and oh my god, we made it. We found the best prompt for it, and it's, to be honest, very 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 rare. So we have the big pond over here, and we have this tiny tree, and I don't like it because every tree we had so far top view, but this one is not. So I am just deleting this one little tile from here, and I don't know what should we do here, so I'm just planning an expand. Desert sandy beach. I mean, it's desert sandy beach, but I don't want to continue here the things, so I'm just define it as desert, and river is not going anywhere because there is no river. So we started a pond like thing, and it can be very very big, but we want to make some things here, and the AI will decide what happens here, but not deserted, only just desert. And generating in progress. Okay, we are going back. I don't like what I see in the background here, but it's not the first today. I mean, it's there is a reason behind it. Somehow space, maybe the space prompt isn't prepared for him, or it. I mean, the space means not just the space in the background, but the white space here. I mean, I need to define this somehow else, but it made good transitions, but left here with like a sharp line and the white thingy here. So I mean, okay, I can live with that, but I don't want. So I'm going back again and give it a bit more context, because it lost his mind, and I want to make here meteorite field I mean, it can handle probably this one. I am not sure about it, to be honest. Okay, sharpen, pending, and I am going back to this area. Okay, we continued here these things. I'm closing this. We have this accurate view. Check this accurate view here, please. Checking here something. I mean, it's a bit laggy because I am in accurate view and it counts everything in real time, or at least it tries, while I'm running some projects in the background as well. I'm testing the brightness because, to be honest, I don't like it how it is. I mean, it can't go with that. We have to check it a lot of times, what's going on and why is something going on. If something is going on. In these times I'm just in the background and checking how things are looking. It's not that bad. I mean, it continues pretty well. There is a little cave here. Well. I'm thinking, what should we do now? Because it's pretty good. Somehow we killed these, which is interesting. Okay, these are not the part of the project, but it's an interesting thing. I mean, I didn't want it to kill these, but I killed some of the ties. A minute, please. I'm just writing something in the notes, and it is Okay, I'm just making notes here in the background because if I found something like isn't proper because it's still an alpha version. Okay, and okay. Okay. I'm leaving this now for a bit and I'm going back to the desert. Okay, it continues this thing here and it's pretty good. I mean, how can the people reach this route over here? But I mean, it's working how it is working. So so we have this map over here. It's quite good. I want to okay, and if I'm doing this, how can we okay, I have to use more context because I want to reach a goal, and the goal is to make a usable TTRPG map. I am thinking about because I want to make ancient Egypt for example, ancient Egypt, boats on the shore. I think it's good. If you have any idea, you can tell me what to write in the location prompt. I'm thinking. Boats on the sandy shore, for example, and what to build. Yes, we can get ancient Egypt shipwreck. The sandy shore. Thanks for the tip. And but I wanted to avoid here getting in trouble because I don't want to make a very huge pond here, and I don't want to make an ocean here, but maybe an ancient Egypt shipwreck on the sandy shore will not make any trouble here. But okay, I'm generating it, but eventually I want to close this way and not continue the water here. However, I'm generating this for request. Let's go back to the Skiffy one. Okay, finally we have a good transition. We have nothing bad going on here. and it's a good result, I think. Okay, we have these floating platforms, we have outside the wrecked spaceship, and we cannot generate here because if there is a tile with pixel data next to the selection, it's a problem for this software, and it's a problem with a good reason, because we have to connect to this, and if this is not in the selection, we cannot guarantee the perfect connection, so we can only generate here these 4 tiles for now. And the meteorite field is genuinely good prompt here, because we don't want to make something big here, just this. We just want to fix these things here, and after that we have everything in order. We can continue to generate the map and imagine here other things. But for now, because the desert is getting finished, I hear the HDD is working hard on it. I'm going back and wait what's going on in the background. And eventually we have to go back here and check what's going on. Okay. I mean, it's not that big problem. We have this big ship. Okay, you see here a bug. That's not a problem. I mean, that's not a problem for sure. It's not the best either, because what happened here, and it can happen sometimes. I will show you here 2 things. It copied and pasted this territory here, and made the ship wreckage next to it. So basically it was copied. This place was copied from here and zoomed in maybe a bit, and after that it made here the shipwreck. So basically what happened here, the software used it as a reference for making a bigger picture it, but not to continue it. It happens sometimes. It's pretty rare, to be honest. And what you also can see here is there how we handle the transition, because we generate a new image and we have to blend it into the previous one. The Gemini isn't handles it on its own, so we have to blend it in, and we does it like in real life with wallpaper. So we are cutting edges and we make feather transitions over here. So it's a good example what can happen eventually, and how the software works, and how the Gemini works in the background. Anyways, we don't want this here, because it's not good, of course, and we have to think over the things again. And that's what I'm doing right now, and we'll handle this here. Ancient. I mean, I don't want to. I want to define it. Ancient Egypt. Ancient Egypt shipwreck on the shore. This kind of quantity of context is well enough for making it good. And I want to build I mean upper side of the map, there is sandy shore. The water is, sorry, bottle of water. The shore, the water is only in the bottom right corner of the image. I mean, it will be an interesting experiment. I should achieve shipwreck on the shore. Upper side of the map there is sandy shore. The water is only in the bottom right corner of the image, so I think it will cut here somewhere, so maybe it will draw the ship here. I hope so. I'm just thinking maybe it would be the result, but I don't know. Okay. Oh my god, I got a bug. I mean, it's a Gemini side thing. It's too big for it. I mean, this thing, it copied. We are jumping back in time. It's the easiest way. Seamless transition from existing matter or heights. We have to force the things a bit because it doesn't handle sometimes the things ourselves, so we have to prompt it a bit better. I'm thinking about here we have to check things. I don't like this this line over here, and I have a reason for it, but I'm checking in the background what's going on. Yes. Throwing at sea or something. Okay. Never mind. I will check here some bugs later on. This is the reason I don't want to continue, because I found 2 bugs here, 2 edge cases, and I want to test them and go back in time. And if we are moving towards to new things, eventually we will ruin it even more and found more bugs. It's still an alpha testing phase, so. But if you want, we can continue with Jungle, for example, or other things. We have some projects here we can use, so that's not a big problem. I hear the HDD is trying his best again, so something is cooking in the background, I think. Okay, but where is the shipwreck? I think it had no enough space to make it here, and it ignored the whole thing. But I am checking the prompt because there is a chance I missed something, so. Ancient Egypt shipwrecked on the shore, upper side of the what build. Okay, so what I'm thinking of it is I defined the wrong thing here, because I defined here the shipwreck and we have to define it as well. So there is a shore. At the shore there is the ancient Egypt shipwreck. Upper side of the rope there is sandy shore. At the shore there is the ancient Egypt shipwreck. Okay, ancient Egypt shipwreck on the shore. Okay, now I am 90% sure it will make what we want to make. I'm going back to this. And it worked. But what was the solution, you may ask? I'm telling you what was the solution. But before I'm waiting it. So it's now seamless and it's pretty good. We had a bug before, but now this generation worked well. And the reason is because meteorite field is defined. Okay, that was defined previously as well. Seamless transition from existing meteorites. Okay, I don't know how to write it, but don't worry. So what was the solution? The solution was to define it in extra the seamless transition, because it absolutely missed this point. Usually in the 99% it generates seamless continuation, but this time it missed, so we had to force it. So if we want a seamless transition, not just a transition, seamless transition, it happens sometimes. I don't want to continue here this computer room and this system either, but we can reach, for example, maybe a top view skiffy city, maybe. I mean, why not? Skiffy city streets, for example. I don't know what will happen here. Okay, the road from the floating platform leads into the skiffy city. I'm 90% sure it will be bug again, but never mind. Okay, we have the shipwreck here now. I mean, I'm fine with that, and I'm fine with these hieroglyphs on the sand as well, but I don't know what's that, but I like it, to be honest. So we have finally this shipwreck thing here, but we have the same problem as before. We want to close this pond right now because we have this river. Okay, it's going in, but I don't want to make an ocean here. I just want to make a big trading pond, or I don't know, maybe a city here, a city there, or a huge I don't know how to say it in English, but it's delta, something like this, and the river runs from the ocean from there, but not here. So anyways, I'm going back here and think about Gergő, can you please generate something on the ocean? How does it expand the sea? Where I would expect nothing, just empty sea. I mean, sea. Ocean. I mean, I can define it as water. Water. I think it's it's good enough. But I don't think it's a skiffy city. I mean, it's more. We have buildings here. I mean, so or building-like things. I'm checking it accurate. What's going on? Okay. So these are buildings. So I think what we have here is an open field in the space. Okay, we have to repair these sections eventually. But we have now buildings as well. So it's interesting. Okay, it's not a planet, but you have to use space suites to do things here outside. And we have problems here. There are no connections. These are not the best here. And it continues. I mean, the ocean is generating in the background. I hear the HDD again. It does his job. I mean, on the Steam page, I should have rights. I advise to use it on SDD because it's much faster. Yes, we can generate the ship's interior for sure. Maybe in another project we can do so, but yes, we can generate it. But I am just now fixing this thing. Floating skiffy platforms. I'm just copying, pasting it here. Let's check it again. This is the ocean, Gergő, you wanted. It's just ocean. I don't like this thing is going on. I mean, if I confirm it, will I see this square thing? I don't know yet. But if yes, it's another bug I should write on paper. Yes, it's not the best. Wait a minute. Yes, we will test soon the little boat in Paint, but I'm writing a bug on paper. I mean, sorry, in the background I have to test, check things double. So I'm going back to this state. And turn the brightness a bit up. And calculate the accurate preview. I mean, I don't know how it looks on your screen, but to be honest, I don't like how it looks on mine. So I think we have edges over here, and I don't know why. It's probably a mistake on our side. So it's a software problem how we handles the things here. Maybe if you zoom here, you don't recognize it, but I'm applying it and check it how it looks like. Okay, I mean it's better, but I'm downloading again. Yes, I know it's existing on the. Not that bad, but I don't like this thing. Okay, however, I'm going back and delete some blocks here, and you want to paint here a little ship, for example. I mean, one tile. This is better. One block. One block. Okay, only one block. Let's test it. Boat, or I mean, it's a ship-sized thing. No, it's just a boat-sized thing. Boat on the water. Let's check it. I mean, it's not really ready for inpainting. If I had to make functions like inpainting, I would plan some lasso tool or something like this, and draw things on the canvas, and it would be another function. I mean, it's kind of a workaround what we are doing here, so I am not voting a big result here, but never knows. So, but anyways, I would make an inpaint on another layer. Like I don't want to remove a wall block for a little boat, so it should be another function. And I'm going back here. Okay, we have this storage over here. Now we have some connections, and roads are not running into the nothing. I mean, this road is running into the nothing, of course, but we can join it in. No, it will not override the existing squares. I'm just talking about if I had to make a function for inpainting, I would do it another way. So not like deleting things. I mean, I wouldn't either use Gemini for inpainting. I mean, I think it can handle the things, but the transitions between the background, we have to make a big feather blending, and so on and so on. It's a graphic problem mainly. I just want to check something in. It's April 3. Why is this black at bottom? Yes, it's a previous problem. Okay, so that's what I'm talking about. What happened here is that Gemini ignored the context. I mean, it used the context as a sample, but not as a thing it should continue what you want. And the other problem is not maybe you remember, I'm applying this for now. Maybe you remember when it copied this, and I can show you after this, of course. So why is happening? We had this ocean, and we have first of all we have this small context. How big should how big should the boat be? I mean, from this little edge, AI will don't know what the user wants from it. So the size context is very very important, because now we have just a big water and that's all. So basically I would do two things, but I'm traveling back in time. Not for this. I would in some case just place a sticker here or something like this. Of course we have to make a layer management for this, and it will not be a generating thing. So I mean, I understand what you want. But no, so we have more context for it. Maybe we can make a little boat here, not in the middle of ocean, but here, because we have a context of the size of the ship. And later on I'm just showing what would be my workaround. So I'm deleting these two selections here, and I am planning an expand here, because now we have a size comparison here. So the AI will know how big is a ship and how big should the boat be. So I'm just boat on the water, that's I'm writing here, and generate. We have now higher chance to get a boat in the normal size, and it will fit in the surroundings. So this is the only chance if you want to make a boat. And later on we have the boat, for example, we can duplicate this boat and place somewhere else. Of course you will bring with yourself with the surrounding water texture. So either you have to delete the surrounding tiles, or you have to place it for distant way from the existing water, and the AI can handle and fill it in water. So but first of all we have to wait if it can generate the top view little boat thing here, and if yes, then we can continue here this workaround. If no, we have to think about why the answer is no, but I think it will does its work, so I don't think there will be any problem with that. Just I'm checking back. Okay, we didn't do anything here. Just going in what's up with this spaceship. We have this storage here, we have this starting skiffy. I mean, it's pretty good for a skiffy setting, but HDD is working in the background, so soon we have the result. Okay, so at least it didn't ignore everything, but the shift size still isn't good. That was our prompt. We said boat. I mean, we can define a little, very little boat or something like this. I will try it. But I'm traveling back in time again. It's an interesting problem. Very little boat on the water. Very little boat next to the frigate. Ship is sailing away. I'm just reading your comment. What happened? I'm just trying this prompt here and try to answer the question. What happened previously was that how Gemini does always the things. So Gemini see a picture of everything you give it as a context. Okay, Gemini has two ways to handle it. Handle it as a sample or handle it as a real context. In our case, it handled as a context. That was good. But Gemini is not filling the things literally, but draws above the things. So Gemini mainly does it. It copies the whole context and drove on every tile, or I mean draw with the 4K in wall. This means Gemini finished this boot, but we want to use his answer or its answer as we selected. So we only wanted the boat to be drawn here on these two squares. So we didn't want and we don't want any time to modify the existing things. We just want the Gemini to modify those things where we are deleting blocks or where we don't have anything. Basically, we want to expand the map and not modify the existing ones, because if the player is jumped on this rock, the player is standing on this rock, for example, and we let Gemini to rethink the whole situation. Maybe Gemini will decide we don't need this rocky thing anymore, and this is the problem. We have to delete after everything. Okay, we have this little boaty thing now, so we had to just to define it's a really small boat over here. I mean, it's not sailing away and it's not sailing because this is just an empty boat. It's going but we have the boat. So yes, I mean it worked, but the thing is we don't let Gemini to overwrite existing blocks, and we had this good sample here in the past somewhere. Just checking the branch view, maybe I will find it sooner. No, I think it cannot be I mean improved by better prompting, like I did previously. I said a small boat, in that case, yes, you can refine it, and you can reach better results with prompting. I mean, it's true, but overall, we will not handle else Gemini's output. But as you can see, the prompting is working. I mean, we have the bot we wanted. So, but if you have any question or you can extract your question, because I think there is a literal thing you think. But I wanted to go back to branch you and check things. The time we had a ship. We have here this. It's just a good sample. So this is when Gemini don't handle the input. This was the input without these edges, of course. So Gemini doesn't handle the things as a context, just a sample. I mean, you can call it as a context because it's the context, of course, anyways, but it's more likely a sample because he just or it just copied these cliffs here and zoomed in a bit, but it was just a sample for it and made this shipwreck over here. So basically what you can see here is Gemini want to draw everything in this 4K tile, but we have to delete after it does its thing. So you cannot prompt Gemini to not draw anything over here. He will does it anyhow it can, and after that we are making this this feather blending thing afterwards. So basically you can not prompt Gemini how it should work. You can prompt Gemini how what it should draw, but the working is fixed. It's not like a real in-painting tool. It's more likely like just generating thing here and drops on everything, and we have after to remove the necessary things. So for in-paint I would use Firefly, for example, but it's another paying tool, or so that's all. I mean, it's just how Gemini works. We cannot modify this, but we can modify this. I mean, we can move this thingy in view mode, and I mean like this, and we can after just say something like this. And in some cases it's a solution if you are reaching the other side of this pond later on. I mean, probably not today, but later on, if you want to give a context how big should be a tree, you have to copy it and paste it, and after you can delete it and generate another thing, but it's a workaround thing. Köszi Gergő. Thanks. Yes, this island is pretty good. will finish in time. Oh, that's interesting. How does it know? Hmm. I mean, I like this wreckage on the middle of the ocean, to be honest. It's interesting. I'm deleting this dice. I want make it to finish what it started. I want to check here something because I didn't like it as it was. I can download this line and I will do so. Yes, I'm changing everything. Don't worry about it. Yes, it happened here, the first mistake. Truss. Keep frying. Like this. I'm just checking the things over here and there. What's going on? I mean, sometimes it's a legacy project just to be noted. Sometimes interesting things happen here and there. Wait a minute. Okay, I'm back. And it's finished, so I'm checking it. What's going on? Okay. 2 little ships. It's too much for me, guys. I will delete these. But just delete this one. Delete this. Or I shouldn't define anything, because I'm always defining a very little boat next to the wrecked ship is sailing away, and it's really is a little boat shipping away, or sailing away. So it's user mistake, user side mistake. Yes, delete this selection. We don't need that. However, we made a trap for ourselves. Okay. Water. That's an evergreen solution. And now we are generating things. I want to go back for an older project. It's Egypt copy, for example, and want to make thing like this. I should run both. I mean, okay. That's a solution to handle things like this. Open the jungle one. And it looks like a fantasy map, but river runs here, ruins here and there. Huge ancient pyramid in the jungle battle map view. Okay, we don't need this anymore because we have this, and we have this pyramid thing over here. We have this little pond, and what do we want? Maybe a pirate camp in the jungle. That should be good. Pirates camp in the jungle. I mean, yes. We are just experimenting here. We have this bridge and some crates and barrels to give a context about the sizes. I mean, sizes of the tents, for example. So that's all. And we are going back here, and we have this cliffs under the water. Holy moly. I mean, leave it as it is. It's not looking that bad, to be honest. We had to decide it before what we want to do with this. But I am deleting just this selection for now, or just the better solution is going back to the previous and we should use in these cases some prompt, something like water texture or something like this. but never mind, it's also a good thing. And desert. Shore. I'm in desert. Anyways, we can close here the water because we don't want an infinite one this time. So desert, that's all. Let's check it, what's going on. Yes. I want to know something, and that's why I'm experiencing with an old project, because I want to know what's going on these edges, because I don't see. I'm downloading and I'm talking about that later on. So this was a legacy project. Every project is legacy project, but this was a testing project. So you can see, and of course you can see in this preview, we are starting with a lighter color here, and eventually we are going into the darker zones. That's not a problem, I think. I mean, it's not the best either, so but it's also have the real world works. Maybe it's a terrain with more green, but these terrains are dying or so something similar thing, because these trees aren't the happiest trees I ever met. And it's getting lighter again. It's a darker tone. Over here it's lighter tone, so it's not that bad. I mean, it's much more lighter in this corner, and we are getting darker when we are traveling far from the starting point. It's okay, I think. I have problems like this, some problems on the edges, and there is a possible chance we started to bring ourselves some bugs here and there in this legacy project, and I'm talking about that because if I'm going back into the Egypt and I'm just opening in my computer, that's you don't see, but I'm checking on my computer how things are going or how things went in this case of generation. I don't see any seam here, so you see we generated this part freshly from this one, and there are no any seams here on the edge. It's an interesting thing, because in this case we bring ourselves somehow a bug, and we maintained it. So it's interesting. That's what I'm saying only. Okay, we have this pirate camp here. I mean, check the sizes, guys. It's not the best. It's a pirate camp for sure in the jungle. And we have this soup thing or something in this pot cooking. Okay, but not about the fire. Never mind. We had these little barrels and things. and the size tries to keep the size of the previous one. Okay, it's now you maybe see better about the sizes. And now what happened, it decided to draw similar things and similar sizes. It maintained the bridge. The problem was we lost the style reference over time, and it's a huge problem. But half it's our mistake, because we can define it. In most cases we don't need to define it, but in some cases we have to. So as you can see, it's more likely a digital drawing style. I mean, overall I like it, but it's not realistic as the previous styles. For example, like I'm trying to zoom in to see it's loading slow if you zoom like this, because it's trying to float on and trying its best. But you can see things here. It's a realistic style, and it's pretty much drawing style over here. So what we want to do is, it's a rare event when we do things like this, but pirate camp in the jungle and style hint, we recommend leaving this empty. The AI adapts to existing style automatically. Okay, but this time it's made a mistake, so realistic photo realistic. I mean, it may helps a bit. It's just a word among the other words we are sending to Gemini and the context, so you never know what will help you and what not. I mean, you can guess, and maybe it will does its job. Okay, I think we have this pretty good result over here. So I'm applying it, and I want to close this pond thing. So I'm just trying to generate here a desert, because I like it as it is, and it's getting good. Okay, and now we can wait for better times to come. I mean, better times when these are finishing. I mean, I like this Egypt one as well. We made it a good generation, and it's also a legacy project, and we had this context, and we made this kind of perspective changing. I mean, perspective changing if you say these are the base perspectives, and it's a top view, bottom up view thing. It's the agent is working in the background. So yes, but everything is pretty good. Maybe the things I don't really like is that these ships are bigger than these ships. The trees are the same size. The ruins are the same size. The bridge is mostly the same size. The ships a bit bigger, and this is one thing I don't like. I mean, there is a chance the ships are bigger because maybe these are just boats, or I don't know. So there is a chance, but good enough. Which first? Let's go back to the desert, for example. Okay. I mean, I like it. We are not making it an infinite one pond, just a little thingy. I'm applying and saving. I am waiting for a result. Okay, and it's good. I like it. I can generate here. I don't want here desert. I want water and shore. Okay. Style hint. I mean, I'm changing this accurate view. Okay, you can see this is a budgeting. Gemini don't care what we wanted. That happens sometimes. I'm just checking something here. Eventually. It's an interesting one. It's another bug to the list, to our list. I'm going back to off. Recalculate things. I mean, it's not that big bug in the most of the cases, but it's an edge case we have to handle. This little thing in this corner goes. Okay, style hint is is not the best, or it works half because these are realistic. These are data drawing style, half realistic foliage. So it's an interesting result here. It's kind of hybrid. So maybe Gemini thinks it's not realistic. I mean, it's not realistic, that's for sure. But we have some more realistic. I mean, these contours doesn't help to maintain the realism as well. Okay, I can get it However, soon we have to finish this journey, and I will upload it to the drive, and I'm applying it. Never mind. After that, I have to check the bugs in the software, the edge cases we found, and try to fix them. That will be my job after this little presentation. So I think that's for now, because we have huge maps. We have bugs here and there. That's for sure, but it does its job anyway, so you can play on it. Maybe it's not perfect right now. Maybe it's just 95% perfect or something like this, but it's pretty good, and you can use it to make what you want. And this is I think the best example. Okay, we have legacy bugs here and there. Okay, but you can start from here, from a lighthouse, go through the ruins, for example, visit the village, another village or farm, or there is a little pondy thing with sandy shore. You have a sandy shore next to the ocean, you have a ship wreckage, and you can make these. Basically, in less than 3 hours we made a huge island, and we found the bug of course. Okay, it's not a finished island, but it's really huge, so it's big. And okay, we tried to expand this jungle with a pirate camp. Okay, the perspectives are not the best here. Okay, but I mean, this was pretty good, pretty decent. It's quite good. There are tents, ruins, desert, cave, ruins, more desert, shore, ship wreckage, little boat thing on the water. So I mean, we decided a lot of things, and we generated things. So we made a huge map, huge desert map with waterside environment, also in this less than 3 hours. And we experimented with a legacy project as well, and we made a skiffy map as well with floating thingies, floating platforms here, a computer room, meteorites, and wrecked spaceship among the meteorites. So, and this starting city, just call it like that. So I think it's pretty good. It works, it does its job, it expands the map, and of course you can build big and open world maps as well if you have enough time. Maybe you think we should make some changes, or we have to refine some things. Just write it in the comments and we can work on it, and we can make this software better. But I think the core problem where your players are wandering off the edge of the map, this software handles it pretty well. So you can select it, expand, 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 expand. Sometimes it makes something you don't like, you just delete it and regenerate. or you want context, just copy it, duplicate and place. So it works. It just works, I think. So guys, thanks for watching, and thanks for being here, and thanks for the questions and the advices. What should we generate on the go? And this is our software. So this is MapExpand, and thanks for watching again, guys. See you next time.